Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We're starting things off a little bit differently here today because I've already done a little bit of work to show y'all. We are at the iron farm here and I've made a slight little addition here. It's a little staircase. It didn't line up the best, but that's okay. I'm gonna come on down here. And this is gonna be our little base camp for today's episode. Because we got a pretty big one. We're going to be filling in not only this area, but a large portion of that area as well. Everything that touches the water is going to be filled in. So that's going to be pretty fun. It's all going to look good. I'm very happy with, I'm especially happy with one of the buildings. Everything else looks pretty good too, but definitely happy with the one that's going to be kind of touching that and going over. You'll see it's cool. We are going to start here with this one, and I'm actually going to do an interior. I know it's crazy, I never do interiors, but we're going to do one today. And in case you missed the last episode, we did all this good stuff right here. Pretty good episode. It's a pretty short episode as well. Go check it out if you haven't seen it already. If we have time, after we finish building everything, I do want to make a couple farms. We didn't do one last episode because I was kind of short on time. This episode we got quite a bit of time, so I want to do a moss farm and a flower farm because I want to be able to have a bunch of moss, a bunch of bone meal, and a bunch of like dyes for flowers and stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. Kind of trying to slow stuff down a little bit. I feel like I kind of just blasted through last episode, but I don't know, maybe that was good. I mean, got a good amount of progress done in a pretty short episode. But having said that, we are going to hop into a time lapse where I am going to do this whole thing here. And it's going to be pretty good, pretty cool. But I mean, before that, you should like and subscribe and comment and hit the bell and all that good stuff, just, you know, because why not? There's a whole playlist on the channel of me building up this world over 34 or 35 episodes now. And ignore the voxy chunk error things. There's a lot of content here and there and there. Yeah, if you're looking for something to binge watch, or even just go back a couple episodes and check out some of the more impressive builds, I'd appreciate it. I think it's time to stop talking and it's time to start building. So let's just hop right into the time lapse. Well, that took a little bit longer than I had expected, but it's done, and it's looking pretty good. I tried to go for a older, more, I don't know if more worn down looking, I guess that's exactly what it would be. A little bit older, a little bit more worn down building here. That's why I used a lot more like mossy cobble and stuff. But I think it looks pretty good. And I already did well, you saw me do about half of the interior. It's really hard to get any good views from it here. Just go free cam so you all can see. It's a pretty nice little house. It's got like a little tree there in that garden. I think I'm gonna put some like bushes and stuff there as well. I think that would look good. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I suppose I should give you all the tour. So there's this, what would you call this, like a covered porch, I guess? I don't know, it's pretty nice. Goes all the way through, and there's like a little archway here. I thought about doing like some sort of shed or something here, but I was like, this is fine, just the archway. I'm gonna put flowers in here too. That's one of the reasons why I want to make the flower farm, so I can start doing flower beds. But yeah, we got 2 doorways here. We can go in this way, and this is like, I guess, the little study nook. I didn't put a chair in here. I probably should, but I make it really cramped. But anyways, yeah, like a little desk, plant, bookshelves, and then on this side is the kitchen, which I think it looks pretty neat. I mean, it's nothing new, but I think it looks pretty cool. I used the minecart there on top of a trapdoor to make like a range oven, like a, what do you call that? Oven range. The hood thing, you know, whatever those things are called, they suck the air up. So I thought that was pretty cool. Of course, we got the brick, that's like the chimney, goes all the way up. And a couple empty sinks. I should probably fill at least one of those with water to help sell the effect more. We also got a little seating area here. Only one of these chairs has a back. It's fine. This is a very small interior, I'm sure you know. I'm sure you could tell. It was kind of hard to figure out how to fit a bunch of stuff in here, but I was like, you know, this is too small to fit a farm in, so we might as well try to make an interior out of it. I think it looks pretty good. This, of course, just leads back into the study there. Now, if we go up these stairs, we got a nice little hanging light. Look at that. It's got a chain connected to it. Amazing. To the left here, we have a bathroom, which I actually think turned out pretty interesting. You know, we got a sink. I kind of want to do a banner with like the mirror pattern on it. I'm sure you've seen those. They look pretty cool. But I thought about doing that there and also filling it with water. We got a toilet and either the flushing button or a roll of toilet paper, whatever you want to think it is. And then there's like a shower stall here. I think this actually turned out pretty good for as small of a footprint as it is. I used the little glazed terracotta here just to, I don't know, make it feel a bit more fancy? I don't know. But we got the thingamabobber knob thing, you know. Oh, and apparently it breaks your thing there. And then I didn't really have a good place for this. I kind of wanted to put it in the hallway, but I was like, I'll just shove it in here. You can come up into the attic, which is pretty cool. You see out, and that's pretty nice. I'm a pretty big fan of the attic. I don't know. I mean, the floor's ugly, but I like little spaces like that. And then last but not least, we do have the bedroom, and oh, apparently that button also destroys the walk-in closet. Yeah, it's pretty good. Little bed here. It is kind of awkward that the people that are eating at the restaurant over there can see straight into this bedroom, so maybe some curtains would be good. It's a pretty good view with the little canal there. You know, you get a good view of the tree. It's a pretty nice little bedroom. I think it's got some pretty good views in it all around, really. I mean, another good view of the canal, and then more stuff there. And eventually there'll be, well, by the end of this episode, there'll be good stuff to look at right there. So yeah, pretty happy with the way this little thing turned out. Are these waxed? They're not. How have they not oxidized? Like, at all? That's odd. I placed these before I placed the shower in. Okay, but that's fine. I did add some more lanterns here to make it look a little bit nicer. I don't know. And I have a pretty large shulker box monster in here. I will probably actually be moving all this over here somewhere because we're gonna get started on this area. We're gonna lay down all the road first, and then we're gonna put in all the buildings, and then we'll do the little bits of like foliage stuff. My inventory keeps getting full of just random one-off items, so that's not the best. That's okay, we'll just shove them in here somewhere. This is why we have the auto sorter, the golem sorter thing. I can't speak very well today. go ahead and fly on over here. Now, I guess going from left to right would probably be the best course of action here. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out exactly where I want to put my stuff. Probably in there. I'll tell you what, these shulker boxes and this ender chest, truly lifesavers. I'm actually gonna maybe put a little bit of walls in here, maybe do a little bit of making this look nicer. Just because I'm a little embarrassed that you guys saw it like this. Like, you guys are probably thinking I don't care about the state of the interiors of these buildings. I obviously do. That's why I make them all look exactly the same. Okay, that's a little bit better. Yeah, not fully furnished and finished, but you know, it's better than what it was. And sometimes it's all you can ask for. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get all my stuff and then go down there. I know I said I was gonna start over here. We'll see. I'm gonna get my stuff and I'm gonna get to work. And you guys are gonna get to watch it all time-lapse style. So, yeah, let's just go to that. Well, it seems as though I have once again bitten off more than I can chew. I guess that doesn't really make sense. It's probably not the proper analogy. But this was a lot of work. This build in particular that I am standing in took a lot longer than I really wanted it to. It's not even detailed inside. I tried to do some stuff with what I had on me, but I did not have anywhere near enough to fill this up. This will be done at some point. I actually think it'd be kind of fun to do an episode just doing the interior of this, so let me know if you guys would be interested in that. It's got a nice little back balcony. I mean, it's not as nice as the front balcony, although I feel like this would be the front entrance and the other one would be the back entrance. I don't know. Either way, this is not as nice of a view. It's just, I mean, I guess if you like buildings, it's a nice view. But with this one, you can see the canal and the woods over there, and it's a lot nicer, I think. You can see I actually did do a little bit of the stuff down here. I just kept running out of wood. This whole project would have taken a lot less time if I would have had the proper materials. However, as per usual, I continued to run out of them. But here's the courtyard. It's pretty nice, I think. This is actually like, I stole a bunch of pieces from the really big villa that I've been working on and off in creative mode. And I mean, it turned out pretty nice. This is a nice little courtyard, and I'm definitely thinking that I went overkill on my other one. So yeah, we'll see if whenever we actually get around to building that thing. I don't know when that will be. Probably not anytime soon. Right now, though, we are going to move on from building architecture, and we're going to start building some infrastructure. Is that the correct term? We're going to build some farms. I found a pretty decent looking design for a moss farm, and we're going to put it in here. Now, this place is cavernous and empty and dangerous because there's plenty of places that the mobs could definitely spawn and fall down on top of me. This is going to be my home for the next little while as we build this farm. And I think the first thing that we need to do is get a floor in here. So I'm going to do that really quick and I'll be right back with you all. Okay, this is in a completely different location because I didn't realize that the farm that I'm going to be building needs slime balls. So, of course, I'm like, okay, let me go find a spawn chunk for slime chunk, spawning thing. And then I found this one, and I started digging down. It said dig all the way up, have multiple spawning platforms. And so I did that. Oh gosh, the one that was behind me has died. That's not good. Or despawned or something. Anyways, I've been going through this whole rigmarole trying to figure it out. It wasn't working. It went to freaking swamp to try and make one there, and that wasn't working either. And now finally I come back here just to try and dig down lower, and we finally have some. Sorry if that didn't really make any sense at all. Yeah, I should have like time-lapsed the whole thing or something. I wasn't thinking. I thought, okay, I'll just be able to make a quick little thing, have a couple slimes spawn, kill them, and we'll be good. And obviously that did not happen the way that I'd hoped it would. But we got some spawning, which is good. I know that the darkness is not good, and I know that these stupid guys are taking up mob cap, and I need to light up more of these layers, but at this point, I don't care. Hopefully 25 slime balls is enough, and maybe we can revisit this in a later episode and make it work better. But until then, I'm just gonna go. We have a moss farm to build. I don't have time to worry about this. The things you gotta go through just to film an episode, man. You know, I've been... How many hours between this clip and the last? I don't know. I'm extremely frazzled, and I'm extremely, out of the headspace for recording because I just... You understand, hopefully. Anyways, back to this building, where I have put in a floor and roughly outlined some walls, and on top of this green platform is where we will be building our moss farm. Now this farm is by a YouTuber called Basic Redstone. I will have the video link in the description as always, and we're just gonna kind of build it on camera together. I'm gonna put away some of this garbage. I am really hoping this goes smoothly. I have all this stuff in here. This should be enough to build this thing. So, yeah. I mean, I didn't count every single thing exactly, but, you know, we're just gonna go ahead and get started. And if I have to stop halfway through, that's par for the course at this point. Of course, to continue flexing on all of you, I'm going to use iron as our, like, basic building block. Also, it's because I have so many iron blocks, I don't know what to do with them. I need to get more villagers to trade with, because that was the original idea. And currently I have too much iron blocks. It doesn't matter, let's just get into this. So this is for Java Edition only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they say place 3. We're gonna go this way. Oh gosh. Okay, now I need to actually pull out redstone. Oh no. Oh, I need copper bulbs! No! You know, one of these days, I'm gonna have everything that I need right away, and we're not gonna have to mess around with running around trying to find stuff, and that's gonna be a glorious day. I don't know when that day will come, but hopefully it's soon. Also, I'm building this on the wrong side than what I wanted to build it. Yes, okay, make the ring, put a little thing on it, and then we're gonna put this here, 1 block away from that, and we're gonna go 2, 3, 4, okay, and then we're gonna go down 7 blocks, and I believe we're gonna mirror this. What? Hold on, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? No. Okay, so yeah, this is supposed to be 3 away from here, so 1, 2, 3. So I don't know where my math was wrong. Or my counting, or I don't know. This is also a good time to tell you all that if you're trying to follow along with my video for this, don't do that. My track record is not very good whenever it comes to getting things correct the first time, or the second time, or the third time. So now we want to come over here and do 1, 2, 3, 7 there. And we do it on this side as well. I'm gonna need a lot more pistons than I thought. Hopefully you all are very aware at this point that I'm a good builder, and I am terrible at anything that has to do with redstone or farms or anything like that. Okay, back in here with more pistons, and hopefully we have enough. We got 29, and we have enough to make more. I don't think that's, well, it'll be like 4, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be enough. Anyways, it says to go to this block and turn around. Okay, you guys getting all this? And then we're gonna place a copper bulb. We're gonna place a copper bulb here. And then, where are my comparators? Here, we're gonna do this, and then this, and then this. For what purpose? I have no idea. And then we're gonna put a note block. And then there's gonna be an observer facing into the note block. And then a dispenser. Where's my dispenser? We got a dispenser. That's gonna be that, and then moss there. Boom. Big stuff. They want me to put a stack of bone meal in here. Okay. It's a pretty cool farm because it's all like sustainable, apparently, like self-sustainable. And I'm excited about that. So we're doing hoppers. And then a hopper going here. And it wants me to place double chests here. Like that. Okay, that's not a double chest. Okay, and then hoppers going into the chests. And then another row of chests here? I feel like I've done something wrong with the hoppers. And they want hoppers going in here? And then composter. Composters on these hoppers. Okay. That's good, apparently. That is fine. Dispenser. Oh, here. Okay. We need regular piston facing me. And it's facing the moss block. And then... You know, at some point, I should learn about redstone. I know, like, very basic things about redstone, but I have no idea how this is even going to work. Anyways, I'm gonna do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then that there, and then we're gonna copy it on the other side. Now we're gonna go over here, do this, and then watch this. We're gonna grab a lever and a repeater and maybe some comparators. I might have to make more comparators, I'm not sure. So we're gonna flick that on and we're gonna put this repeater here. Ready? This is big stuff right now. 2-tick repeater here. Okay. And then a comparator here, and we'll click it. And then a 4-tick repeater in front of that. And then 2 more here. And I assume that we're going to connect that up with a redstone. You guys following along? You shouldn't be. No, because if you were listening to me, you would have put redstone. But no, we put a note block and an observer. Huh? We put a note block and an observer facing into it with that there? Yeah, that's okay. I don't know why. And then we're going to put the... Oh, you see, that makes sense, right? Because why would you put... why would you put the redstone dot there when you could put a block? Because it's going to go through the block anyways, because it hard powers the block. Right? That makes sense. Yeah. From the little bit of redstone that I know, that will hard power the block, and then these can read when a block is being hard powered, so it just passes it through the block, and you don't need that redstone dot. That's good. This is apparently the clock for the farm. I need that. I definitely didn't. Redstone torch goes where? Oh, I need to stand on this, and it goes here. I'm sure you already knew that, and it gets turned off because of the block being powered. Well, now we need redstone dust. So it says to place 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Yes. Big brain. And probably 4 on this side. Hold on. 3-tick repeater into this block. So that's a 3-tick repeater. And then, yeah, it's like I said, 2, 3, 4. Wait. Hold on. Hold up. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we're going to do 2 repeaters. And this one's going to be a 4-tick. Yeah. Make sure we do it correctly, guys. And then we're going to make this look like a murder scene covered in redstone dust. I'm not making fun of the tutorial, by the way. I'm purely making fun of myself. And we do it over here too, right? Right? Yeah, that's what I got. This is correct here. And then, yes, we do it on this side. Don't get ahead of me, because I'm getting ahead of the video. And if you get ahead of me... But you're not even supposed to be doing what I'm doing. Anyways, we're gonna need like 14 sticky pistons. And we're gonna put those on top of this. Hold on, did I do something wrong? Yeah, so this is not supposed to be here. We need this on the other side. You know, the guy said that he has a schematic you can download. And I probably should have done that instead. But this is cool too. We gotta place all these sticky pistons here. And we do it on either side. And now I believe we're gonna take these and put them looking into these. Right? Yeah. We're gonna do this. This is working. This is looking mighty fine, I think. It wants me to fill the entire thing? It even wants me, okay, it wants me to fill the entire thing, including covering this up. It wants me to go all the way to the pistons. How's this gonna work? I don't know. I'll just trust the smart guys, and I'll just do as I'm told. Hey guys, editing me here. I figured I would just save you all the 7.5 minutes that was left of me bumbling about, because we do have a lot more to get to in this episode. But yeah, I'll have it just sped up here for you guys. This was fun, but my goodness, I recorded way too much. I had like 2 hours worth of footage to edit down. That was including this clip. and the other redstone related clips coming up soon. So yeah, you having a good day? I hope so. You guys, have you eaten today? Have you drank your water? You should. Okay, I think it's time to get back to past me. That's the farm, apparently. This is the farm done. Okay, so this is apparently our farm completed. I am so nervous that I'm going to press this lever and it's just gonna break completely. I've been working on this for like 30 minutes apparently. That's how long this clip is. I don't even know what to double check to make sure that it will work. I don't know what to double check to make sure that it works. Aside from just going through the entire video step by step again. Because like I said, I don't know redstone, but we should just flick the lever and stop being pansies. Here we go. Is it working? Is it good? Is good stuff happening right now? Is this good? Is this farm working as intended? I think so. I think it's working as intended. Let's check the things. I mean, it's bone mealing. We got stuff. Okay. 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 We might be cooking. I mean, we didn't do anything but follow a tutorial, but I think it's working correctly. Okay. That went a lot better than I thought it would. My confidence is restored. I feel like I could do anything. I could probably climb a mountain. Or something else? Well, I guess all there is to do with this now is to make it look a little bit nicer. Cut to me in the future where this thing looks pretty. Quite a lot of work has been done, and I'm starting to think this thing is coming together. Now, it's still not finished, but it's better than it was. This is outside, of course. We're actually going to be building something here in just a little bit. But this is like sort of the, I guess, main entrance into the moss farm room. And it kind of got a little bit more industrial than I had hoped it would be. Also, there's not much space here to stand in front of it, but that's okay. I did go ahead and make one of these over here so I can throw in like excess moss to just make more bone meal, because I know I'll need it. And then of course over here, I need to figure out something to do in this area. But up here is the lever, turn it on and off. Now if we come in, oh well, it's like I said, it's not fully finished yet. I'm working on it. Well, this is not the right room, but there's this room here that could be something. I don't know. It's kind of just decorative, maybe an office room, I don't know. But we can come up here and we can watch this, you know, live. We can watch it in action. That's pretty cool. We're going to make a like the 2-block tall flower farm. And I'm winging it. I am winging it this time. So do not expect greatness. I don't have enough dispensers. Oh man, I don't have like enough of anything. Okay, I have an idea to kind of amend my usual thing. Anyways, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have, hopefully, have 4 of these. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, I built this. This thing is built weird. I guess I could have them on the sides, but I wanted to do it like this. And have them each separate. You know what? It's probably fine if they're like that. Actually, they need to be up a block. And then I just seen a thing where obviously we'll need water, but you can use a hoe. And like the stuff will still be planted on it, but then obviously if you don't have water, this will return to farmland. Or this will return to regular dirt without water. So we're gonna have to figure that out. The ceiling is lower than I thought it would be as well, and I can't really destroy that stuff. So this might not work out as good as I had hoped. You know what? We'll just have to. Well, I'll just have to make you. It doesn't do any different for you guys because you guys don't know what I'm doing. To be fair, I hardly know what I'm doing. Okay, so this is the idea. You're gonna have to follow along closely. Although maybe don't build it with me. Like I said, that would be a bad idea. Give us some light. So, which way is that gonna face? That works. Yes. Okay. So we're gonna have this one facing down. We're gonna have this one facing down, and then there's gonna be this one facing into it. This goes here, and then we can power that, right? And we can like pull that away. That is gonna be really high up there, isn't it? Ah. Huh. You know, there's a reason why I don't build things myself. So if I want this to power this, how would I do that? I could do this. But then how, oh man. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not the best with this stuff. I mean, you know that. I've said it multiple times already. Okay, new plan, back, kind of like the old plan that I didn't tell you about, but, so new plan, I have one lever that activates all of them at the same time, right? So, like, we would have, that going along like that. This isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work. Not like this. I'm feeling so defeated right now. I'm not even gonna lie with y'all. Like I said, I'm not good at this. I'm not good at these things. You know, I think we were on the right track. At the very least, I can semi-confidently say that. Hello everybody, it's me, back again, in the editing chair. As I'm sure you could have pieced together by now, this took a while. This took me, I mean, it's probably about another 40-minute clip here. I have some more interesting stuff to show you, but I mean, there was just a bunch of bumbling around, and it's really, there may have been some entertaining things in there, but I'm gonna assume that you guys probably don't want to watch that, so, I mean, not that you don't want to watch the entertaining parts, but it probably wouldn't be entertaining enough. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna cut to a little bit more interesting stuff. Now we, of course, are also running into the dilemma of how do we make sure this is stocked with bone meal. I have hoppers. Oh, but I can't reach that one. Dude, I don't know, guys. What am I doing? Okay, so feed that into that, feed that into that, and then I'll have hopper go like that. Right? Yeah. Yeah. You guys liking this so far? You guys liking this idea? And then, what if I do something like this? Right? And then I can just feed that center one, but it's not going to feed to the right. Oh, I'm so bad at this. This is going to be the worst thing ever. It's going to look so bad. If I go up, and then I come out, and then I go over like that, and then I can set a double chest on top and it'll split, and then I just pull these out front like that, and then my bone meal chest goes right here. And is that easily accessible from the ground level? By jumping it is. Okay. You know what? I think that's fine. Only thing left to do is to load it up and test it? Which is terrifying. I have 60 bone meal in my inventory. that should get split is being taken out 2 at a time. And it should be getting split amongst these equally. Now, 60 bone meal, that divided by 4, that would be 15. So in theory, we should get 15 flowers of each kind, right? And if we don't, then we know it's not pumping out. Oh my goodness, I should probably turn this off. Okay, hopefully all of the stuff will have gone down and we should see 4 of these firing off simultaneously. Huh? No? Just the middle 2. And we got 30 each, so that's not good. Could just have 2 separate input chests, right? 1 for the left and 1 for the right. Okay, and then we do a little bit of that action. So then the left will feed the 2 on the left and the right will feed the 2 on the right. And that'll be good. And I'm stuck in flying mode. So, to get it split evenly, we have to bring from each one into its own separate thing. So, we do this, and we just, but we can't because that's in the way! If I go over the top of that, then bad things happen. Can I get rid of this? Does that help me at all if I take these middle ones out? If I go like this, yes, yes. All of the redstone people are throwing their monitors out of the out of the room right now, but I don't care. I'm smart. I am smart. I figured it out. My brain is so massive. My brain is so huge right now. I'm so smart, and my redstone is so good, and everything is good, and nothing is bad right now. Yes. So, if I grab another 60, 30 in here, and I put 30 in here, this should work. This should work, and it should be good. And hopefully you had faith in me the whole time. They're empty. So I'm going to assume that it's ready, and I'm going to hit this. And all of them are firing. This is good. This is good news. Okay, it's done. So there should be 15, 15, 15, and a hopper, and 15, and another. Let's go. Let's go. We did it. Wait, I did it all by myself. I made this. I'm patenting this right now. This is the Gamble's Gallery Flower Farm. But this is good news. This is really good news. We've done a thing all by ourselves. All by myself I have done this. Okay, I need to make this actually look good. And I have almost no blocks with which to do so. Okay, I made it pretty, and you may be seeing, oh, where are the chests? Well, I hid them expertly behind these trapdoors, so I don't have to look at them. One moment. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's just a nice little decorative couch, except, oh no, it's also a step stool. It's a step stool, so I can put my bone meal in. Somewhat effectively, and then close it, boom. Boom, all decorative, all beautiful, all me, baby. Oh yeah. When will I use this thing? I don't know. Sparingly, whenever I need the dye. But it's set up, and it's good, and I don't have to worry about those 4 colors of dye from now on. And with yellow and red, we can make orange. So that is technically also covered. Plus, with the bone meal, we have white in more color combinations. You understand? Okay, it is probably time. Come up here and do the final thing that I have planned for this episode, which is another flower farm. Now, it's not like the 2 wide, it's just like your standard flower farm. And we're gonna build it up here. And hopefully we'll get the right colors to fill in the gaps of what we don't already have. I was watching, like, the video that I'm watching. It's by Ray's Works. It'll be linked in the description. And it's saying, like, you know, you're doing the flower forest for the best, you know, like, variety. And also, like, you want to space out, like, multiple. Sorry. Excuse me. My shift is set to toggle, not hold. Apparently, we want to do all this stuff to separate out, like, have like 5 or 6 different ones to get all the colors. And I don't know what all colors we're gonna get from this. Hopefully, at least blue. So it's gonna go up here somewhere. It's like a 7 by 11 or something like that. And obviously this is like the center of our, I mean, not of the whole thing. Oh my goodness. I need to light this whole place up. I think we're gonna start here. This is gonna be our center of the 7 by 11 thing. Which means I need to go get more materials and all that jazz. So I will see you all in a little bit whenever I have all that gathered. Okay, so change of plans. Since we have to, like, start with putting down redstone, and I don't really want it interfering with those redstone lamps over there. So we're actually gonna build it more over to this side of things. Okay, so we're gonna need dropper, presumably right in the middle, facing upwards, like that, and then a dispenser on top. And where did I use all of my hoppers? How did I use up so many hoppers? That's crazy. It's almost like I made a disgusting spaghetti noodle monster out of hoppers and redstone. Okay, and then he does 2 barrels here. Said it could be whatever you want, but he used barrels. I made the barrels, so we got the barrels. It's fine. We're supposed to go out here and do what exactly? Okay, so a torch goes here, and this is already extending past my intended blueprint, footprint, whatever. So it's 1, 2, 3. So it goes out like 4 here, and then there's like a gap here, and then there's this. Is that correct? I need more repeaters, and I don't have any. I don't have any smooth stone. No. Okay, so this one that is going into it is at a 3 tick, and then this one's at a, wait. Oh, there's supposed to be a block here. Yes, and then this is a, no. This is a 4 tick. Then we do a redstone and another one here, repeater at 4. Okay, I'm starting to think I'm building this backwards. It's okay, that needs to be on. We need this, and we need a lever. Hardly nowhere. And that's going to go here. And turn it on. Right? Yeah. My textures look different from his, but that's fine. And then it's supposed to be like this. Bing bong boom. Was that already on? Oh, that's just going now. Cool. So we're kind of running out of space here, Mr. Ray. We're supposed to do that, and then full delay, and then a 2. So we're getting into crazy man territory here now. I have slabs, yes, thankfully. Okay, so then that needs to go there. There's a slab there, and then there's redstone that connects all these, but that connects to that. Is that supposed to happen? I mean, if he says to do it, according to him, that's all the redstone done. Just suspicious. We're going to grab our dirt here, or our grass. He said you could use whatever, dirt or grass. Oh gosh, I'm placing a bunch down here, and I don't mean to be doing that. That is not part of the instructions. And this is one that uses water to flush things out instead of, like, pistons, because usually there's pistons on either side that go. And that's what breaks it. But for this one, it's water, which is kind of cool. Speaking of water, if I'm going to be placing in water, I should really go make sure that all of my other redstone is airtight, shouldn't I? Okay, so it looks like we're doing like a similar system to what we did for the moss farm down there. So we're going to be building this up, and there's going to be a row behind it. We might actually just barely fit this in, honestly. I'm glad I didn't go any further back. I almost did. And then there's supposed to be stuff on either side here. Now we're gonna make like a girdle type thing. That's not what he called it. That's kind of what I'm gonna call it, because it goes like this. I don't know if girdle's even the proper word. What does that mean? I assume it has something to do with gird. Like you gird your loins, you know what I mean? So I imagine it's a similar thing. I imagine it like gird something. Okay, yeah, so I was right. It is the same exact sort of flushing system as seen before. So, oh my gosh, how did I manage that? Okay. If you don't know, we do this because if you place, you know, water like with the 1x3, if you place it like that, then it makes it infinite in the middle, and then you can just keep grabbing from the middle. And also, he wanted me to do this step first, but he's in creative, and I'm not. So I'm gonna do this step second, or after, because that way I can have the infinite water sources. Yeah, I know, I'm smart. Real good at speaking. Okay, and last but not least, we're supposed to connect all these via redstone lines. And all we have to do now is flip the lever. I don't know why I've gone and made the levers, like the on switches are on the back of both of these farms. I guess it's because I want to be able to see the farm at work. I mean, I guess I could. Do I dare? Do I dare? Do I dare move the lever up front? Oh my. Do I dare defy Mr. Ray and his works? I may have to. I may just have to defy him. I may just have to defy him and move the lever all the way up to the front so that it's easier for me to access. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it. Don't tell him. Don't tell Ray. If you tell Ray, we're no longer friends. If you tell Ray what I did, he'll be. I can't think of anything funny to say. So, I think this right here is a beautiful. I think that's a terrible spot. I think that's an awful spot for the lever. I think that would be a terrible place to put the lever. I think this is a good spot for the lever. I think right here. Look at that. It's going to be on the front. It's going to be glorious and beautiful and all this good stuff. Okay. Beautiful red ropes. We're going to... What the heck? You can tap it to change it? That's cool. Does that even reach? I think it will. It might not. We might have to throw a repeater in there. I think that'll work. It works! Oh, well, actually, does the farm work? That's the important thing. No. The farm is not working. You know, I didn't actually... I didn't actually put any bone meal in this thing. Which it does in fact require in order to work. So let me go grab some bone meal real quick. Guys, I'm being serious with you right now. Do not tell Ray. If he finds out how badly I'm screwing up redstone this episode, who knows what will happen. Microsoft may revoke my copy of Minecraft. Just don't tell them, and don't tell Ray. Don't tell anyone. In fact, after you finish watching the episode, forget about it. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone what you saw here. Just go and you lie and you tell them, yeah, this guy's probably the absolute best redstoner I've ever seen. That's what you tell them. That's what you tell them. And just don't tell Ray, okay? Whatever you do. I'm saying this as if he's going to do something to me. I know he won't. Just don't tell him. Just don't tell him. Matter of fact, while we're on the subject, don't tell Mumbo either. Definitely don't tell Mumbo. Anyways, we're gonna flip the switch and hopefully get flowers. Okay. 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 I see. I see how it is. I think that these are supposed to be flipped up so as to stop the water. I think that's the issue. So if we do that, that should fix it, right? Oh. Go freak him. It's not working. Ray, why isn't it working, Ray? Somebody tell him. Somebody tell him it's not working. Ugh, now I have to try and troubleshoot this whenever I don't know anything about redstone. Okay. I don't think these are supposed to connect. I don't think these are supposed to connect. No, they're both definitely supposed to be going up there. Is it a delay issue? Maybe if you put that on 3 ticks? We're genuinely at this point. Do not tell anybody what I'm doing. Oh my goodness. No. What did I do wrong? Do I have to have the lever here? Is that the issue? Yep. Yep, that's the issue. So how do I get around that? How do we get around that? How do we defy Mr. Ray and all of his works? What am I saying? What is this episode? Okay, so as we discovered earlier, I don't have any. As we discovered earlier, if you hard power like that gives, so maybe it's like that is the issue. Maybe it needs the full power of the world. Yes. Yeah, I did it. I did it. I figured it out. I'm a genius. I'm the best. What? Tell Ray right now. I rescind my previous statements. Go tell everybody that I am a genius, please. Except maybe Mumbo. I don't want Mumbo to. I don't want Mumbo to look at this and maybe think I'm stupid. Anybody else is fine, but just don't tell Mumbo. And what are we getting? We're getting this and that, the alliums and the azure bluets and a bunch of wheat seeds. It's not the best. I was hoping for like cornflowers. Is that genuinely the only 2 that is going to spawn here? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. Yeah, don't tell anybody. Anything. Just if anybody asks, all we did was build. And we didn't, well, we did the moss farm. You can tell them about the moss farm, just please don't tell them about the rest of the stuff. That's just embarrassing. Well, after that, kind of sad realization, I guess we're gonna move into the final part of the episode. You see, as you probably know, the day you're watching this is the 4th of July, so happy birthday, America. The whole reason why I wanted to do like the flower farm and stuff was so I could get a whole bunch of dyes and make a whole bunch of fireworks and shoot them off, and it would be really cool, you know, in celebration of the 4th. We can still do that. We're still going to do that. However, it's a lot more lackluster than I thought it would be. Thankfully, I have a bunch of lapis for blue, and I already have cactus for green, so we'll be able to do this, but it's not going to be like, you know, the whole idea was like, oh, I'm going to make the moss farm so I can get bone meal. I'm going to use that bone meal to make a flower farm and get a bunch of different color dyes And then we're gonna make a bunch of cool fireworks and shoot them off, and it's gonna be awesome. And I mean, I think that most of that still works, and I think that the flow of the episode is also fine, except for maybe me sitting here breaking it up right now. I just want you to know what my hopes were for the episode. Maybe I shouldn't have told you, because you never would have known. Probably. Anyways, let's go make some fireworks. See, I've already cleaned up my mess. Actually, you know, it'd be smart if I got some more dyes. Half stack of all these. I'm not exactly sure what all we're gonna make, but you know, we're gonna do something. Yeah, I kept meaning to say, oh, it's 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. I kept meaning to say all that. I just kept forgetting. And mostly it's because that building in particular took a lot longer than I thought it would. This whole episode has taken longer than I thought it would. And I knew that it would take longer. Our little guys are, of course, hard at work, as they always are. After building all that, I did plop down every single shulker box, and they've made it through 3 of them. And working through the others, you know, they're getting there. I did I don't know if I ever told you guys, I double stacked them. Forgot to wax all of them. I don't think they can solidify, though. I don't think they can turn into statues because of the situation they're in. So, yeah, they are doubled up, so it is a little bit faster. I guess twice as fast, technically. Anyways, time to go to the rocket area. This building over here, which if you didn't see that, go watch it. It's called, like, you know, there's a creeper farm and there's a sugarcane farm. You can tell by the thumbnails, probably. How do you make a firework star? Firework... What are they called? Star? What are they called? Firework... Ball. Okay, I'm figuring things out. I'm figuring things out. I guess I don't have the crafting recipes unlocked? That's so confusing to me. Why do I not have those, like, recipes unlocked? I don't know. I'm going to craft a bunch of cool fireworks, and then I'll be back with you guys for a nice little fireworks show. See you then. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the sun is setting behind me, and I've turned on the shaders. And, well, as soon as it gets dark, I'm gonna push this button and fly over there. I'm using the I Like Vanilla shaders, which does actually work with Voxy, which is cool. The only downside is that if you zoom in, it does this, and I'm not going to move around while I'm zoomed in here because it will make you sick, because it makes me sick. Anyways, yeah, we're just going to let the sun set. Hopefully this will look good. Hopefully I gave enough. I made them 2 instead of 3. I'm going to set them off here. We're going to go over there. Hopefully we'll be able to get some nice reflections. Okay, here we go. We're going to hit this and we're going to fly over and we're going to turn around. It's going to be cool. Ready? Here we go. Okay, we made it. I can't see them. They're out of render distance, aren't they? Oh god. Let me up my render distance. I swear, we probably already missed. Oh man. Let's just double that. Go to 16, please. Have they gone off yet? I don't know. Let's fly towards it. Gosh. Are they going off? Starting the recording early, just in case stuff is already happening. We crashed. Everything crashed. Computer crashed. Everything crashed. Are we good? Oh wait, no, you see the problem was that we couldn't see the explosions because it was the delay. And it already used all of my things. Okay. Okay, we have a change of location, and I've remade rockets to hopefully shoot up higher. there should be nothing for them to get caught on. And it should be really cool. So, turned off shaders as well because it crashed OBS, Minecraft, the whole computer. We are going to push the button, fly over to the top of the courthouse, and yeah, okay, you guys ready? Here we go. Okay, here we are. Let's watch this beautiful fireworks show. As soon as it starts going, oh, fix my FOV. Here we go. We can't see it, can we? Doggone it. You know what? Fine. We'll just go right up on it. You know, forget being able to have this really cool, like, wide angle. It's okay. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Happy 4th of July, everybody. We're getting attacked. It's okay. We'll be fine. Happy 4th of July. Okay, but genuinely that's gonna upset me, so I'm just gonna look away. Oh, and I do have one more that didn't get used in the earlier accident, so let's just see it. Woohoo! That was cool. That was good. These fireworks are cool. If only you could see them outside of your render distance. Okay, we're all out of stars, but we got some of these left. Can you leave me alone? I'm trying to celebrate. Actually, you know what? I'll save that for the little ending bit. Maybe we'll try and actually get it in shaders. But thank you all so much, everybody, for watching. The support on the channel recently has been really nice. It's cool to see some actual growth, and I really do appreciate each and every one of you taking the time to watch the videos. And if you're new here, well, there's a whole playlist where you can watch me build all of this, and it's pretty good. There's even like a lore video you can go watch. I'd recommend watching it as I'm gearing up for season 2 with all that. And yeah, like, subscribe, comment, whatever. I will see all of you in the next one, but until then, happy gaming and God bless.